Welcome to our 5th annual Human Rights Summit. This summit is an extension of our organization. It reflects not only our mission, but our method. That's why we created this unique event, which brings together in common purpose politicians from both major parties, activists, military leaders, business executives, academics, journalists. So let's get started.
I can tell you firsthand that the men and women serving in our military believe that they're fighting for American ideals. And when they come home, they still long to serve their country and contribute to a cause larger than themselves.
What the citizenry of the United States gives to the U.S. military, we give them the authority to take another's life. That's serious. And we want to make sure that when we give that authority, that we have every confidence will be practiced with honor, with integrity, with judicial oversight. If we stray from that, I don't know where it ends.
Other heads of state who would say, well, if the Americans can do this, then certainly we can torture. If the Americans can say that they want to treat immigrants coming in their country a certain way, then certainly we can as well.
People power, the civil society, that organizations like Human Rights First. Good example. Good example. Support this organization and related organizations. This is the kind of voice, these are the voices that combine to speak loudly. They speak loudly to people in this building, and they'll speak loudly to people at the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Certainly the work that people in this room do with sex trafficking and labor trafficking and human rights, you know that you go where it's uncomfortable. So thank you for going where it's uncomfortable.
I want to thank Human Rights First for being one of the first big human rights organizations that has kind of made the leap to seeing this as the most basic human right, the one from which everything else flows.
Ultimately, a global corporation creates a culture, an empowering and respectful culture that teaches people about inclusivity, that teaches people about transparency, is one that informs voters, it informs citizens in ways that very few other of our levers have the ability to do.
The real challenge is to come up with rules of the road that govern this globalized economy that on the one hand allow companies, big companies, to make a profit, to be successful, to generate those jobs, and at the same time to have a fair, equitable, responsible trading system that guarantees both that people on the low end get opportunity, that there's safety in the workplace, and that we've got some standards for each industry.
Janvier's heroic work for children and rural communities in the face of powerful and dangerous adversaries makes him a particularly deserving recipient of the 2016 Roger N. Baldwin Medal of Liberty.
I would like to thank the Human Rights First organization. This announcement came at a time when in my country, the DRC, many activists in prison simply because they had tried to express their opinion. Thank you very much.